in the other room. Hey, can I say on here? Hi. All right, so
I can't read that.
It says we're live.
Okay.
All right, so it's Noelle.
Leslie.
We're with Behind the Gains, and we are doing live chats and videos, and so we wanted to jump on it here and give y'all a short little episode. And just as a full disclaimer, we suck at this.
It's only our second time.
We suck. So part of that is going to be the funny part of, so, be a little nice, So we wanted to do an episode so that people can get to know us a little bit better, that's a little funny. And this is what we're going to be calling a Did You Know? She wants it to be story time.
Story time.
I didn't agree with. I wanted it to be Did You Know? So we're going to combine the two of Did You Know story time.
Yes.
So in case you didn't know at first, we have our own company with online workout plans. And it is called Behind the Gains, Gains. You can Google it. It's on Instagram. Go to our profiles. You'll see it. And it's just now kind of taking off a lot faster.
Well, we finally have time.
Yeah. Because we've been doing this for a while, but we've actually just started combining our what do you call it? Our
resources.
Our resources. And so now we are going full-fledged into it. So this is our first episode of Did You Know?
Just to get to know us personally.
I'm sorry.
Fun, crazy facts about us that you would not know if you didn't know us personally. And yeah, we're going to be really raw and candid and...
Hi, Mike. Thanks for joining. We have one person.
Woohoo! No, there's four people. Four people so far.
Oh, well, I only see one person. So. Oh, if y'all can hear us, give us a thumbs up because we have no idea where the microphone is. We actually have a phone in a shoe because we don't have a tripod.
Yet.
Yeah.
Well, we have a camera, but we don't know how to work it yet. So the camera has a tripod, so we got to figure that out. We'll get in there.
We kind of suck at this, but
we're going to be really good eventually at the online presence.
Yeah, I hope so. If y'all can hear us, please give us a thumbs up. We just need some thumbs up before we go any farther. Otherwise, there's no sense until y'all can hear us. So can y'all hear us? Can you hear us at all?
Give a heart, something.
Anything.
A wave.
Well, Mike said no problem. Mike, can you hear us? Please tell us.
Oh, there we go. Yay.
Thank you. All right. So, did you know? So
first off, this is on Noelle's page. So most of your friends know that you are an IFBB pro.
If they read the bio.
Right. Yeah, so she's an IFBB pro, which is amazing. But you don't know me, and a lot of people don't know. I mean, I'm into fitness, but I was also a triathlete.
You still are. You just haven't competed any competitions.
Yes, because I broke my hips.
Because she broke her hips.
Not one hip, but both hips. Exactly 4 years apart in the same location on different hips, which is crazy.
Broke her hips, too.
In a race.
And
finished. Yeah.
I don't even know how that could be possible, but if it is, she could do it.
Yeah.
She could do it. But something that you may not know about
triathletes.
Uh-huh.
See, I thought it was common knowledge, but it's not.
So go ahead.
Well, what was shocking to you to find out?
Okay, well, tell them what happens in the part of the triathlon when you have to get on the bicycles and the bicycling.
Okay, so in a lot of triathletes or even cyclists know that a lot of people pee on their bike. It's no big deal. To me, it's no big deal. When you're in a race, you don't stop and get off your bike and pee. And I tell her this, and she freaks out.
I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You pee.
So not only do triathletes pee on their bike, but there's no drafting allowed. And drafting is when someone's riding right behind you really closely to get free speed. Well, this has happened to me in a race in Boulder, Colorado, and in Canada. So I told the guy, get off of me or I'm going to pee on you. And he did not believe me, both times, two different people. So I peed on him. And they freaked out and they left me alone. And yeah.
Can you imagine being in a race and you're pedaling and all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's misty.
I am not going to drag some dude, give them free speed in a race. I was pissed, literally.
See, bodybuilders can never do that because you would be like, why does it smell like asparagus in here?
Right, yeah, triathletes don't have that problem. And she asked me, she's like, well, what do you do after that? Well, I'm like, well, you take your water bottle and you squirt it all over yourself and on you go.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
So to that note, there's things about bodybuilding, because I'm very new to bodybuilding. I've only been doing it for 3 months now.
Yes.
And she tells me the craziest story that to a bodybuilder is no big deal, but to me, I'm like, holy shit, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
And which is, what did you do?
With the food?
The food.
Okay, anybody who's been in prep knows this. Anybody.
See, to me, I'm like, this is so foreign. Like prep, like what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When anybody, men or female, any division, when you first start and you're trying to put on a lot of like weight, so you can you have to eat an enormous amount of food.
Bikini, they don't eat, right?
Right, because they don't think the bikini is bodybuilding. Nobody thinks the bikini is bodybuilding.
You eat a lot.
And I'm like, well, what the heck do you think I entered into? A fashion show? I mean, I'm in a bodybuilding competition.
Yeah,
I'm a freaking bodybuilder. I'm just, at that time I was amateur. And my coach didn't tell me anything that's going on, except he would always say, this is a dark sport. This is really dark. Bad things happen. And I'm just sitting there going, what the hell did I get myself into? But I decided I wanted to do a competition. So I hadn't turned pro, totally amateur, decided I was going to try to do this. So he gives me my food, my meal, my meal plan. And anybody who's ever first started will know this. Okay, 8 ounces of red meat, 8 ounces of rice or potatoes, 8 ounces of like green beans or broccoli in one sitting. And then I would have to, every 2 to 3 hours, eat 8 ounces of everything. And literally, it would take me the 3 hours to freaking chew the red meat.
Well, and she's such a perfectionist that it's on the dot.
Yeah, and my food is sectioned off into little, nothing touches each other, and it's on the dot. So after about halfway through the day, I got so tired of chewing, and I was so nauseous because my stomach never got empty. And I had to finish my meals. So the only thing I can think of was to put it into a blender and blend it up with some water, but I don't have one of those nice blenders that purees it. I've got the blender that you make the Saturday margaritas at a party.
It's a different kind of margarita.
So it's just, and I didn't know not to put a lot of water, so I ended up with like this big, full of vomit-looking food.
But you drank it.
I drank it.
That's what it takes to become a pro in bodybuilding.
I drank it.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Just like that's what it takes to be a pro in bodybuilding, peeing on your bike is what it takes to win the race.
Oh my God, it was so bad. Every time I would complain to my coach, he would just say, shut up, princess, and drink your food.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So if anybody's ever had an experience like that, please, make comments on there, because we'd love to hear from y'all as well. But there may be other things y'all may want to know about us. We're pretty open. If we don't want to tell you, we'll say I don't want to talk about that, but you can ask questions.
We love hearing y'all stories about what sports y'all are into or you used to do, just some crazy things that to you might be no big deal, but to other people, it's like, what in the world? That's what you have to do?
Yeah, and this may seem a little bit crazy to y'all, and you may think, oh, what the heck are they talking about? We're gonna do live videos. We're not gonna be into the whole editing thing and everything's gotta be prim and proper and perfect. We're gonna talk about whatever we think about, whatever comes up. We're gonna be doing interviews with different types of people. Yep. And it all goes into wanting to put out into this world some positive, some support, creating a community.
Not only that, but something that's real. Because people don't want to just see the pretty Instagram pictures and everything's going perfect, because that's not real life. Real life is shit happens and you move forward and you don't get to where you want to be by all, sunshine and roses. And we want people to see that and people to know that this is the behind the games. This is what really happens and what it takes. It's not all perfect. It's not all easy. In the end, you might have a good outcome and you might not, but this is what it takes. Everybody has a different story. Yeah, and we just, we gel really well together, and we kind of have a really good banter and stuff, and we know a lot of really cool people. So there's a lot of stories that we can be bringing y'all about things that you wouldn't even think that people have had to go through to get to where they are, maybe some hints, and there's so much information that we can bring to y'all. It's not just about one thing, and that's one of the things that we talked about. Our profiles and the way that people know us on social media, they only know us as one thing. Right. And there's so much more that we do and that we provide, and that's what this is for. This is for more information. Right. And just to let people know that, you might see a picture where someone looks perfect and they have like perfect abs, but you know what? That's all lighting and it's a position and it's filters. And they think, oh, you're so perfect. And it's like, no, like I'm not perfect. I have cellulite. I have parts of my body that don't look great, but you know, if you don't get to know people, you think that's unattainable, and it's really not. Everything we have is attainable for anybody and everybody.
Yeah.
And we want people to see and know that about every sport, every division.
And we want people to learn to love themselves and to find things about themselves to love. That the world's not perfect.
Exactly.
And I just thought of something.
What?
We were supposed to time it.
Oh my God,
and we're using my phone because I can't get her laptop won't connect because it's the browser.
And I don't know how to work it.
And my Chromebook won't connect because the browser. So we're using my phone propped up in a shoe.
Terry Wilson, if you're on here, we need your help ASAP.
My phone is in a tinny shoe. And
Terry, if you're on here, give us a thumbs up. We need help.
I can't even time it. I have no idea how long we've been on here.
It's okay. We'll cut it off now, but we're going to start doing these randomly. We'll have random facts. We'll have different. We have another good topic we might start doing is your worst.
Oh yeah, we're going to do worst firsts.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Oh, I'm so excited to get to people. I want to ask people.
And we're going to do one that I want to do this, the weird food combos.
The weird food combos. I want to do the
people
worst
don't know that about. I never knew this. Well, I was always kind of a weird eater growing up, just putting different combos. But being on prep, you find the weirdest things that you like, and then you start craving. It's bizarre.
Peanut butter and salmon.
Well, peanut butter, anything. Peanut butter on Brussels sprouts. I mean, peanut butter on eggs. It's amazing.
It's crazy.
It's amazing how good peanut butter can be on anything.
Peanut butter is the bomb.
Well, that could be really dirty.
That could be really dirty.
Peanut butter, it's not good on everything. I take that back. Okay, we're going to sign off now, but we're going to be coming back randomly at least a couple times a week to get on here. Let us know if you have any questions or random things you want to know. And
we know that this is not the standard, like what most people do. And if nobody likes this, and if you think that this is too all over the place or whatever, it's okay. Don't watch.
Or come back and watch anyways, and you can give us.
Because somebody else will. People are gonna start coming to watch us that want to. So honestly, we're not doing this for just a specific person. We're doing this because somebody somewhere is going to need something from it.
Right, exactly.
So you won't hurt our feelings if out of the 5,000 people that are following me and friends, and we only have 9.
We gave them literally a 1-minute warning, so it's okay.
You'll just have to get used to our personalities, I think.
Exactly. It'll be fun.
All right, so we're going to sign out. So this is Leslie and Noelle from Behind the Games, and
find us on Instagram.
Think about it, because we're going to start doing your worst first.
Yep.
So
and stay tuned for our next challenges, because this one's already started, and we have a lot of cool prizes, and it's only going to get better from here. So very exciting.
All right, so we're going to sign off now. Thanks, everybody, who stayed and watched us. Thank you. We do see you. And hopefully next time we'll get some stuff that works.
Yeah.
Some technology that works.
I think I see Danya, and we'll have to do an interview with her.
Hi, Danya.
If you don't know about Bionics, we'll tell you about it next time.
Yeah, we're going to do when we do some businesses supporting businesses.
I think I should film Noelle getting shot.
I think you should not.
You have no idea what we're talking about.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.